So it's game day and you are a logger. You've run to go get the SD card, you've got it, you've brought it back to your computer. I'm gonna run you through it from A to Z here. SD card goes in and we're gonna open up Bridge. So once we're in Bridge, you're gonna find the SD card, and often with the C70s, this will be the folder structure you go into, and you've got all this stuff. This card has an old game on it that I'm just using for an example. I will select all, go to Tools, Batch Rename, and we're gonna build this thing from the top to the bottom. So I will actually clear away everything and we'll just do it together. All right, so we're gonna do it all from scratch. So first we need a text layer that's football underscore. We're gonna add another layer that is date and time. This will be set to year, month, day. Add another layer, text. It's gonna be underscore MSU, because that's the game we're doing this week, but this will always just be the opponent that we're playing. Add, and this will be date and time again. We're gonna go down to hour, minute, second. Add another text layer. This is gonna be underscore, the part of the game that we're at. So this card all has pregame, so we're gonna type in pregame. But if you were in quarters, you would type Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and then there's postgame. I'll say that there's been a changing of what's being used year to year, or even sometimes game to game, that I found. We're going to stick with the convention that first quarter is Q1, second quarter is Q2, third quarter is Q3. Sometimes people put 3Q, sometimes people put Q3. Let's just do quarter number. We're gonna add another line here. So we have pregame, and then we'll add the camera that we shot with, and then we're going to add the shooter's initials. So we'll just put AT for now, underscore. You wanna check to make sure your naming convention's right down here. Football underscore year, month, day, underscore Michigan State University, underscore hour, minute, second, underscore part of the game we're at, pregame, underscore camera, C70, underscore shooter initials, underscore. That is ready to go. So now you're gonna hit rename. Something to note here is that I did the bridging. This name convention is shifted onto the SD card itself. This will also help because when a shooter plugs the card back in their camera, they won't read this media. And that's how you know from a shooter side confirmed this card has been taken care of by a logger. So we have all that changed. Let's go ahead and select it all in our Finder. And then we're gonna go and put in the appropriate folder on the server. So that's already all set up for you. It's gonna be in football 2024, depending on when you're watching this, sure. We're gonna go to creative game highlights, and then you're gonna go to the game you're in and where it is. So this is all pregame. So I'm just gonna paste it all in there. In-game logging is vital for the operation that we're running because it dictates the speed of which we can get our content out, which is critical on game days because we wanna hit while the iron's hot. We want all of our greatest stuff to be able to be found immediately. You're in a game day, you are going to have the pressures of time and you wanna get this stuff done as quickly as possible. You need to prioritize the big fish. We have another system in place for shooters to communicate with you that they have a really good clip. And this actually could be used without needing to use words. It is, they will shoot 1 second of black in front of their camera. So a hand will go in front of the lens, they'll shoot 1 second. You in this thumbnail view will be able to see these black thumbnails and you will know the clip before it is really good. That's something that the shooter acknowledged, hey, a big moment happened here. So you, when you're logging, can actually go and fry the big fish first this way. Look for the clips that are preceding the ones that have a black hand cover. Watch them, log them. You know, the shooter has told me this is good. I gotta watch this first. And then you can go into the rest. This is the most fun and the most important part of the logging process is actually going into these clips and watching them and describing what you're seeing. When you're thinking about logging all this, the main questions you want in your mind are who. So that is player's first name, last name, number, coach, first name, last name. Are they a Maryland fan? Are they the opposing team fan? Cheerleader, news, media, band member? Who are we looking at? Next step is what we're looking at. Third is how was it shot? Is it a wide celebration? Is it a tight ISO of Billy Edwards' face? Or is it moving? Gimbal? You know, what is it static because it's just on a tripod? We need to know how it was shot so that we as editors can go back and be like, what I really need right now, I need a static shot of CQ wide. And those are the terms I'm looking to find. The last part is, how good is it and why? If it is a really good clip, you want to label that good or great. And I know that sometimes we use gas. If you are really, really excited about a clip, sure, add gas. And I like to describe a little bit about why it was so good. So we're just gonna pull up a random clip here and we're gonna walk through it together.
Our chicken contest, we're going for $1,000. Let's go 15 yards. What do you guys think? Let's move it.
Okay, so I watched through it, and this is Roman Hemby, 24, walking around bench, dapping up teammates. And it wasn't particularly great, but I'll just teach you that sort of mechanism. I'll put happy, I'll put excited, and then I'll put smiles, great. We can go to the search function, we can type in Hemby, go to our third quarter search, all of a sudden it's right there. Say that I'm editing a melt and I need excitement and happiness and congratulations. I'm gonna type in happy, go to third quarter, our clip comes right up. When it comes down to the plays, we do want to know who's doing it and what operates within the frame so that when we're making this highlight, it's like, you know what I really need right now is I need an interception. So it's, you know, Glendon Miller, interception. Those are the most important key terms to start there. Then it's like, if they got something great afterwards, keep adding. Super excited, big celebration, jumps in air, great gas. So hopefully that helps you guys, and excited for a much more successful logging system as we move forward.